Good afternoon. My name is Matt Lagasse, and I am an extern for Energy Innovation Capital. Today, I will be presenting on battery technology. I'll be talking pretty quick, so if you want more details on what I am saying, please see the PowerPoint itself. So here is a quick agenda over everything I am going to be discussing today. So first, an executive summary. Our situation is that the world strongly requires the development of more advanced and affordable energy storage solutions in order to address the intermittency and variability of renewable energy sources. So some key takeaways that I've had over the course of my research is that there's significant room for growth and development within this industry, and that goes right into our key players. We have a list that ranges from small private companies like Amped, which I'll be talking a lot about later, all the way to huge powerhouses like Tesla. So, quick overview of battery technology. The market has a 14.1% compound annual growth rate, which shows that it's going to continue to grow in a steady and consistent rate over the next decade. You can see at this chart right here that it started at $12.9 billion in 2020, and it's continued to grow from there ever since. So this will lead into our next major factor, which is the role that it's going to play within electric vehicles, which is generally something good to know if you want to understand how battery technology can help our world as a whole. So, funding has jumped significantly in recent years due to the trends relating to electric vehicles. You can look at the chart on the left. The deal run rate went from 28 to 48 in the year 2020, and overall funding for the industry jumped to $4 billion, with the funding run rate being at $8 billion. So this battery technology industry is only going to help the electric vehicle industry, and they're going to work hand in hand together to progress as a whole. So here's a summary of the industry as a whole. On the left, you could see some big market drivers that we have and some risks, which just include a shortage of materials that could possibly turn into a setback for the industry. In the middle here, we have four public big companies and three private smaller companies on the right. If you want to look at the chart on the way right, it shows the overall growth of the lithium ion battery capacity, which is huge for these companies because they can take advantage of that and use that to help grow their companies and work hand in hand with it to continue to grow. So here are our main key players. These are the same three private companies that you saw in the previous slide. I'm going to start with Northvolt out of Stockholm, Sweden. While they do have a lot of employees and a lot of funding, they're still a fairly small company. They focus on car and plane manufacturers. Their product is high-performance lithium-ion battery cells, and they deliver batteries with an 80% lower carbon footprint. Bluetti is a smaller company. They have around 53 employees out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and their main target market is homeowners. They basically provide home energy and portable power stations for homeowners. They have a total funding of $19.3 million, and a recent milestone they just hit is that they launched their new EP600 and AC500 home energy storage systems this past year. Now we're going to focus on Amped Energy, which is my personal favorite startup. They're out of Hong Kong, China, with 23 employees. Their main target market is construction companies, and they have an advanced energy storage system called the Entertainer, which provides diesel-free power for the next generation of construction products. They have a total funding of around $16 million, and they just finished a massive Series A round of funding this past week, June 27th, to be a little more specific. So with that being said, I think that Energy Innovation Capital should invest in Amped Energy, which is a small private company with extreme growth potential, excellent clients, and a plethora of products that could very well meet their goal of changing the way construction industries or the construction industry releases carbon emissions and can help improve our planet as a whole. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Matt Lagasse.